Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's me, Yusuf Bukhari, back with another episode of Hadith Time with Y, where we learn something amazing from our Prophet ﷺ and see how we can use it in our everyday life. Today's Hadith is one of my favorites, and it's all about what really matters to Allah. Spoiler alert, it's not about your hairstyle or your sneakers. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Verily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not look at your bodies nor your appearance, but rather He looks at your hearts and your deeds." Wow! This hadith is so powerful. It's telling us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't judge us by how tall we are, what clothes we wear, or even how good looking we are. What really matters is what's in our heart, our intentions, and the actions that we do. So, let's break it down. Imagine two kids. One has the newest basketball shoes, fancy haircut, and cool clothes. The other wears simple clothes and no fancy stuff. If the first kid is mean to others and the second kid is always kind and helpful, guess what? The second kid is closer to Allah because of their heart and actions, not their looks. Have you ever seen someone who looked really pretty, but then started yelling at someone for no reason? Suddenly, they didn't look so pretty anymore, right? That's what bad thoughts and actions do to a person. They take away the beauty. But when your heart is filled with kindness, patience, and love for Allah, it makes your whole face shine, no matter what you look like on the outside. In Islam, your niyyah, your intention, is super important. If you give charity just to show off, it's not the same as giving it to please Allah. Even if you only have a smile to give, it still counts if your heart is sincere. Here are some daily life examples. Helping at home. Help clean up without being asked. Even if it's just picking up your sibling toys, Allah loves these quiet, sincere actions. At school. If you see a new student looking lost, go and say hi and help them out. That's what makes your heart shine. With friends. Even if you don't have the coolest phone, being honest, kind, and keeping secrets safe makes you more beautiful in Allah's eyes than any gadget ever could. So, remember, Allah sees your heart and your deeds. Let's work together on making our hearts clean from jealousy, pride, and anger, and fill them with kindness, honesty, and love for Allah. That's it for today's episode. Next time, we'll talk about another amazing hadith of the Prophet. Until next time, keep your heart shining.